I am live. It's so nice that TikTok can tell me that I am live. Hey everyone. Oh my gosh, I've been Joan and I were just like tripping out and happily watching everybody like log in. It's like so super cool. So thank you so very much for being here. Hey, I'm Juliana Jules Avalar. My nickname is Jules. Everybody typically calls me that. And I am the inventor of the Jewel Loom, the original blue Jewel Loom. Got the best warp in town. This one came out really good. This is like some really awesome warp right here. So, hey, how's it going? We just saw each other on Tuesday, and Joan and I were talking. Looks like I am going to start doing a regular Tuesday Jewel Loom School Live in addition to the Thursday. It was a lot of fun. Sorry about the internet. Believe it or not, it didn't come back until the next day. So it like literally went down. And but I did, just for those of you that might be here today, I did finish the wrap with the fire polish that I've got available in the shop. And all I've got to do is take it off of the loom and then do the closure. But I'm going to tape that and then I'll upload it so that you can get to that point sooner than later. And then actually next Tuesday is the 4th of July, Joan. So maybe I'll just get this uploaded for that Tuesday, since everybody's probably going to be barbecuing and what have you. So we'll have to talk about that to see what makes sense. It'll probably be a taped version. But anyway, so happy to see you, Irene. You are here, Maria and Stephanie and Sherry and Jeanette and Zach. And it's just scrolling so quickly. So grateful and honored that you are here today. Oh, got a lot of East Coast peeps because I guess the 7 o'clock, right? Oh, and here comes our Arizona girl, Kara. How's it going? I hope you're staying cool. And Gloria. So nice to see everyone. Oh, and hey, there's that girl, Joan. Very nice. Few housekeeping things. We're down to 2 June kits. All right. So if you were waiting and you were kind of on like, hey, I'm not too sure, there are only 2 of these left. All right. I've got 2 more videos to tape. Basically, I have to take this bad boy off of the loom, and then I will be adding the slide clasp. So if you are interested in the blue Chalcedony diamond cut bracelet, there's only 2 kits left. So you'll want to check that out. And don't forget, I did the cute little bonus pendant with the extra beads. And so that is really, really cool. I still got to find a piece of chain though, because I think that'll make like a super hot, very sexy pendant. Very cool. And they're not too heavy. Probably could do an earring. I don't know. For my lobes, I'm thinking that might be a little hefty. The other thing, the boomerang kit, 1 left. So if you've been on the fence about the boomerang kit, remember we did a wide cuff, we did a thinner cuff, and then I also made a ring. So you got like 3 projects. There's 1 boomerang kit left. That's it. And remember, I bought all the boomerangs. So I don't know when I would even be able to replenish that. So if you are interested in either of those kits, might want to jump on those. But today, what I wanted to do was I took a strand of the 6mm tile beads that were in the special Creative Soul April May kit that I purchased when I was over in the Czech Republic recently with the ever so fabulous Jill Wiseman and the most delicious tour group. I just, it's still, I'm still dreaming of Prague. I'm still dreaming of Prague. I got to get back there at some point. Very fun. Hope to take my people with me next time. I hope some of you get to go. But I'm going to work with one of the lasered stamped tile beads. And this was, again, from that very special box. And so this will give an idea for those who bought the box, kind of what they can do with their tile beads. And then I'm also mixing it with some of the tile beads that I have in stock, which, by the way, are marked down 20%. And so I didn't know if you know that or not. But yeah, and I'm going to focus on some earrings. So this is just an example. This is actually mixing tiles and 6mm fire polish together, and then I actually sewed in some beads there. This is another example. This one's actually in the Jewel Loom Inspirations book. And so you could see that's like all the tiles. They're just so fun. I'm going to do 2 across today just because I really want to like be able to show you how to make one. And what else? I feel like there was something else I was going to say. Was there anything else? Oh, yes, let me tell you about a little secret. So listen, I got this new thing going on in the shop. It's very interesting. So when you place an order, okay, you're going to get an opportunity for like a screaming deal on an item. And the item right now is the 10 strand fire polish assortment. So if you put things into your cart and you go to checkout, it's going to send you a, hey, what about me at this awesome price? Okay. So just to kind of give you a heads up, because I let everybody in on that on Tuesday and I got a lot of 29 strand orders, and then they got that 10 strand order and added it to their cart. And so they got like a screaming deal. So I'm just telling you the secret that my Shopify person did. It's just between us. But I think it's good to know. So, okay. And Jeanette's got a trip to Prague on her bucket list. Girlfriend, I'm telling you, we're going to make that happen for us because it's like unbelievably delicious and it will change your whole world. All right.
Hey, just real
Yeah.
quick, I need to leave and come back in because my screen's all messed up. I can't see everything. I just
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
know so you didn't think I'm leaving you.
Oh my God. Thank you, because I would be heartbroken. Hopefully she goes out and we don't lose okay. Okay, she'll be back. I remember one time somebody did that and we lost the entire broadcast. So I'm gonna just kind of give her a couple minutes here to come back in. And yeah, oh my gosh, hi Rhonda. And if you did, there she is. There's her face. Are you back, Joan? Okay, let me get that out. Okay, good. We've got thumbs up from Joan. Okay, so I'm working with the original Jewel Loom. All right. Remember, it is flexible, not bendable. This is a really great. Can you see the bottom of the loom right here and the warps? Okay. So it's about a 2-inch gap, right? So you've got the bottom of the Jewel Loom, you've got the warps. And so the distance between the two are about 2 inches. There's been a couple occasions where I have seen people, I swear, their goal is to see if one side of the grooves can kiss the other side of the grooves. They can't. They can't, and they should not. So if you're just curious as to, hey, what should my loom look like? This right here, okay? Not for nothing. Jewel Loom Mama, I'm telling you, this is what you want to achieve. So bottom of the loom, top of the warps, and you've got about a 2-inch spread right there. Okay. So hopefully that gives somebody out there a little like aha, like, oh, great. I'm so happy I know that. I worked with blue wildfire because I'm working with some blue beads. It's a little challenging to see. I should have probably done black. So just know that the wildfire is there. This is when you know you got good warp because you can like do your little strumming. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to the overhead and get started. And hi, Deborah. Yeah, the interwebs, they're just funny. And do you wanna switch me, Joan? Okay, awesome. I gotta scooch over a little. Disclaimer, MB is in the house. He is behind me. He is snoring. I tried to get him out. Joan is my witness on that, and he was not having it. So anyway, once I get the beads up there, it should be hopefully a better situation. I have got 1, 2, 3 warps because I'm going to be working with 2 size 6 millimeter tiles. All right, this is the aqua transparent. It is absolutely delish. And then I'm going to be working with the lasered. Let me see if I can't get that. You see that little laser pattern on there? So that bead again was in the check box. That was an exclusive. All right. So I'm going to be working with 2 of those. I am working, like I said, with the wildfire. I've got the Jewel Loom needle on. And I'm just going to attach the wildfire to the first warp. And the cool thing about making the earrings on the original Jewel Loom is that we can make both pair on the loom at the same time. Okay. So let me just give you give you a feeling of how all of this is. Whoopsie. Let me also, there we go. And then God said, let there be light. Okay. So Jewel Loom is in front of me. All right. And this way is my body. So down towards the screen there is closest to my body. And this is my left hand. And this is my right hand. And all of my beads and the things that I'm going to be using are on the right side here. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I want to get a row of seed beads, 8 O's in place, because I'm going to be using the slide clasp to finish my project for my earrings. So I'm going to transfer the needle and thread under the warps, and then I'm going to pick up 6 8 O's. Whoopsie. Okay. And then we're going to just guide those, whoops, all the way down to the end here. And as we know, or maybe you don't, that first row is always a little wonky. So we're just going to get those in place. And I'm supporting the beads with my pointer. This is my pointer. It's my finger. And I've got pressure on the loom so that, and I'm working on a bead mat so that it doesn't slide around. I'm going to take the needle and I'm going back through the 8 O's and I'm on top of the warps. Okay, maybe I'm on top of the warps. No. I hear you. He just heard a horn. Okay, so there we go. All right, so there's our row of 8 O's. Now I want to make sure that those are really nice in there. So I'm going to turn my loom around and I'm going to go under the warps and back through. I know, buddy. So many noises. So all I'm doing is going under the warps and back through the seed beads just to really get them locked into place. And then we'll go back through. And this time I'm on top of the warps. Okay. So when I do my my tiles, all right, we're going to pick up a blue one here. They have 2 holes, so I'm going in the top hole. And I want to make sure, let me see. Oh, they're stamped on both sides, so it doesn't matter how I pick them up. If they were only stamped on one side, then you would want to make sure that you inserted your needle so that the design was face up. All right, so once again, I'm holding and propping those beads with my pointer, and then I'm going to take my needle and I'm going back through the top hole, and then I'm going to push the little bottoms down so that their holes are under the warps. Okay. And then I'll take my needle and I'm going to go back through the bottom hole while those holes are underneath the warps. And I'm going to do a little wiggle wiggle so that I know that I'm in. All right. And then we're going to pull through. And then we're going to prop that up. And we're going to go back through the bottom hole on top of the warps. Okay. So there's our first row of tiles. And don't worry about that. That first row up there is just going to be a little wonky with the seed beads, but it's all good. So next I'm going to pick up, this time I'll go and do a reverse. So I'll get a blue. And we'll prop those up. Now you can make these as long or short as you want, whatever your style is. I like to have long earrings because I have long hair. And then once again, I'm coming, let me see, how can I, it's kind of hard to do this with I'm trying to show you and get my hands out of the way. Let's see, did I get, yeah, I got to hold it. I got to hold these guys. Come on, buddy. Okay, there we go. So again, let me just do this shot. You can see that the needle, oh, just fell out. Let me get back in there. So I'm under the warps. I'm going through the bottom hole. And I'm doing a little wiggle wiggle to make sure that I'm in both holes. And then I'm going to pull through. Looks like I got the tail there. Okay. And then I'll go back through the bottom hole and I'm on the top. So we got like a little checkered pattern going on. And now we'll just do the reverse. So if you have a large wisdom warrior, you can lay out a bunch of earrings at one time and really do a lot of production type work. So first hole on the top, push these down, and now I'm going to go through the bottom hole, helping to support them with my fingers. Whoops. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay. And then we'll go back through that bottom. And there's our first few rows. Okay, I think I'm going to do 5 rows because I like my earrings to be long. And again, we're just going to push those down so that the bottom hole is underneath the warps. And wiggle, wiggle, make sure that we're in there. And then we're going to pop that up. and pull through. And once again, whoops. These holes are tiny. These are going to be sweet, super quick and easy to make. Oh no. Oh, what happened, Joan?
I actually put you on since the overhead is black.
Yeah, what? Okay, hold on. Let me see what's happening here. What is happening? Let me just get this last row done. I don't know why it kicked me off. Okay, so it's kind of got the camera at a weird angle, huh? All right, let me just do this last row of seed beads. So you want to end it with a row of seed beads as well, so that you can put your slide clasp on. And I want to do the same thing that I did in the beginning. And that is go under the warps and back through those 8 O's. I'll fix the camera here before I go to the next one. And I'm also wanting to go ahead and take the excess beading thread and weave back up because they are earrings. I just want that extra stability, especially since I've got like an enormous amount of hair. So we're just going to weave back up. And this will just give it a little bit more sturdiness and where am I? Okay, so this time, let's see, what do we got going on here? I'm going to come up here and come out in between those 2 beads. And I'm going to put the needle underneath that warp. And I'm just going to make my knot right in the middle here. And I'll do it again for giggles. You always got to have a giggle knot, right? And then I'm going to take the needle and push it down so that the knot will follow the needle and it'll be more on the back part. Whoops. Okay. Because I don't like how that just moved, so bear with me. I'm going to go ahead. Where am I? I'm going to shoot my needle back up. Come on, buddy. And I'm going to come back through. I don't like the connection between the tile bead and the seed beads. I feel like it's a little loose. So I'm going to go back through and I'm going back through the tile. And I just felt like it was not very secure. So this is why I'm doing this. because you really want to make sure that all these bits and pieces are connected together. Okay, so I'm going to turn myself around again and come through here and do that one more time. So hopefully it's kind of like some stitching just happened. And I would rather be safe than sorry. And then I'm just going to push that down to the back. Okay. I'm going to take this tail and I'm just going to give it another knot before I cut it off. Okay, so that's the first earring. I want to fix my phone, so hold on one second. Okay. There we go. Don't forget about the awesome sale. Yes, that is an awesome sale. Okay, so we've got earring number 1, which is just adorbs. I can't wait to wear these. It's got like the sparkly gold. And then at the end here, I'm just going to slide the slider on. So I already have my needle and thread for my second pair of earrings all ready to go. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn it around and work from the opposite end. Bring this over to the left side here. And I'm going to pick up 6 8/0s. And your 8/0s don't have to coordinate because no one's going to see them. So, you know what I mean? Like they could just be a part of your stash, maybe that you have like leftovers. Nobody will ever see them underneath the slide, so you don't have to really worry about that. Okay, and then I want to do the same thing with this end where I'm going under the warp and back through the beads. And then I'll go back through on the top. Okay. And let's see, what did I do last time? We got to do blue. Oopsie. Lasered. Then we're going to pop those up. And let's see something here. I'm going to go back through the top row while we're here. And back through the row again. And then perfect. And then we'll push that down and we'll go through the bottom row. Sometimes they're, oh my goodness. I don't know what's doing that. It's awfully spooky. With the 2 holes, it takes some concentration. So I am concentrating. I don't want to screw it up. kind of can talk and do a one hole bead, right? But when we got two holes, kind of want to make sure we're on the right page. So I think if you've never beaded before on a loom, I would highly suggest that you start with a one hole bead and get that rhythm down before you try to conquer two holes. I don't think it will take you long to advance to a two hole bead, but I would suggest that, you really kind of get your single hole bead process down first. But once you feel ready to go into the two holes, it really will, they'll rock your world. I mean, they're just so much fun. The bracelets are so beautiful, the earrings, pendants. I mean, you could just do all kinds of things with these. You could just do like a single row of the tile beads for a wrap bracelet. I'll have to wear these this weekend. Okay, what do I got? One more row? Yep. See, this went really quick because I was concentrating. I think I'm gonna just kind of tilt this a little bit more too. And this will be my last row of Tilas of tile beads, square beads. Come on, buddy. Sometimes they want to go and sometimes they don't. Oops. Oh, am I frozen? Looks like we might have been frozen for a hot minute there. Oh, we lost Joan. Maybe that's why we froze. Okay, so I'm going to pick up another row of 8-ohs, so 6 8-ohs. And yep, nope, I need one more. She's back. Okay, so that one in the middle is just being a little booger. Oh, now Joan's losing internet. Oh my God, so weird with the interwebs. So remember, I'm going to go back through the beads, but this time I'm going under the warps because I really want to secure that row. And because I have so much excess thread, I'm going to go ahead and weave back up. Whoops, come on. I want to weave back up. Let me just make sure there's a good connection here. Is it good? I'm going to do it one more time for giggles. Okay. A little obsessed with the 8-ohs connecting to the tile beads, but hey, I don't think that's a problem. So right now I'm just taking the excess beading thread and I'm going back up through all of the holes. I think intuitively you just know when to do this. If it was a seed bead pattern, I mean it would be a little challenging to get back, into all of the holes. So, and it's a little more lightweight than the tile beads. So I'm just kind of being extra extra cautious here, and that's okay. Because again, you are going to be wearing them on your ears, on your, yeah, your earring holes. So we're just going to go back through the seed beads. Oops, keep getting caught on there. And I'm going to come down another row. And this is just really connecting everything really nice. And then I'm going to come up and out in between those two beads. And then I'll just grab, I'm going to grab the warp. Easier said than done because I can't see. I'm going to turn myself. Let me see what's going on here. Where am I? I got it so tight that, am I going to be able to actually, okay, yeah. I did such a good job. I can't get back through. All right, so I think I'm just going to do one knot because I've got it really tight. And then I'll just take the needle and I'll pull that back. So once again, let me figure out my phone here. I'm not sure why it keeps doing that to itself. Okay, awesome sauce. So there you go. Look at that. Oh, did we slow down? Hey, Joan, why don't you get rid of the overhead and just come up and I'll do the Mac. We must figure that out. Okay, here's the 2 earrings. Super quick. It's 4:36, so I mean, I know I chatted for the, first several minutes, but wow, right? Look how quick I got that done. Okay. So, oh, all right, that's cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this off of the loom. And remember, when I'm taking something off of the loom, I like to hold the pieces in my hand so that they don't bounce. And that's also why I work on the bead mat. And then I have my hand, my thumb, embracing the, the back of the jewel loom. So very carefully, I'm just going to snip. That was a little dramatic. I was telling Joan, I pulled this loom out of my abundant stash of looms, and it felt a little stiff. Okay, so I just really hope that didn't distort. Let me get everybody back together because it looks like that bounce kind of shifted things here. Okay, so I'm just going to right in the middle. And I'm going to come, where's my, hold on one hot minute. Joan, can you take down the forward camera? Okay, thanks. Oh, awesome. So I'm just gonna go and get these guys. I'm gonna be really careful with the burner. I've been practicing. I've been kind of trying to mimic how Meredith works with it. Obviously don't want to burn myself there. So I'm just gonna do, and you don't want to pull too tight because you'll shift the warps. Oops. You okay, buddy? I hope he's okay. I feel like there's something wrong with the dog. So I'm just being really gentle and I'm just tying these knots. Okay. If you wanted to, you could put some glue on here. So I'm just going to grab my I already opened some of these a little bit. Sometimes they need a little help opening up. So I'm just going to slide that on. And then we're going to close it. And then we'll take this one, and I think it's got to go this way. And there's the first one. Yeah, I want to get like a really pretty chain to go on there. So then we would just do the same thing. Oops, down here. Gotta be careful. Oh. And I'm going to burn that one off really quick. Oh, I was like, where did that come from? There was only 3 warps. That's the back knot. I'm really concentrating. Really want to make sure I don't screw these up. Okay. Oops. And then we're just going to go into here. Hold on. One was a little weirder. Okay. Let's go back and do that. And make sure all of those are in there. And there we have our 2 earrings. I don't have any fish hooks. I don't know where my fish hooks are, but Just like, look at that. How quick. 4:45. Woo! That was quick. All right, I'm going to come up. So let's see. See how cute they're going to be? Just like they're just little boo-boos. And I'm going to find some chain or something, or I'll do so. Oh, I know. I'll take the fire polish. I could do like the little, ooh, what color? Here's some blues. Look at all these. Oh, this might look, these four, like, look how gorgeous these are. And then like make the little dangle doobies on the bottom. Wouldn't that be fun? Like I did on the, you know, like on this pair right here. Got the little dangly doobie dobs. Very cool. What do y'all think? Easy peasy pumpkin squeezy. I'll definitely add the fish hooks and I'll make the little embellishment pieces. I got to get this one in here a little bit better. Hold on. I don't want to forget about it. And then there we go. Clamp was it all the way down. So yay. Very fast, very easy, super fun. I know. I'm trying to think where my fish hooks are. Let me try not to fall over everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's a box. Found a box. If I were a pair of fish hooks, where would I be? I'd be in my stash somewhere. Let's see, what do we got? We got hooks. And now we need jump rings, right? So we don't want them to be too big. Let's see what we got in here. It's like the full-on stash box. Fun times. Now, who was saying that they were, is that you, Deborah? You haven't tried your loom? You have a loom. You have a jewel loom? What kind of loom do you have? Tell me, babe. Waiting. So I'm just, oh, I just opened that upside down. Let's see if that works. I'm not sure if that's going to be big enough. Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Well, I'm trying to use the, I actually need, I need the thingamadigs. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, these guys. I was like, why aren't those working? Because they're the totally, I have an Indian loom. Okay, cool. And you haven't tried it yet? I don't know how yours works or anything, but I'm hopefully whomever you purchased it from has directions, and you can, you know, it's pretty, you could, once you get your warps down and your wefts, then it's very similar. Okay, so let's see. Super cute. I'm totally gonna make little doogleberries. Okay, so there's one, and then I don't know why I'm pretending that I can see. Oh, put this guy on. It's like putting mascara on. I feel like my tongue is hanging out. Is my tongue hanging out? Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, those will be really pretty once I like, where's the, I don't know what color I would go with. So these fire polish are in the assortments that are online. But I would totally use my head pens for these heads. Let's see. It's like I found a box of tricks. Whoa, I just heard one fly across the room. Maybe I'll do 3. That'll make them longer. Oh. I feel like this is one of those segments of design on the go, right? And I don't have all my tools, so I have to run over and get them because this is kind of like on the whim here. I might do some old school. Let me see. Okay, I guess I'll just do that. I used to do these all the time. Especially when I had all the artistic wire. Get some colors. These are like my favorite. I don't know if y'all use these. These are the Bead Loom. I don't know what the name. Anyway, they work really well for my small little hand. Anytime you're cutting wire, put your hand over that cut because you don't want that little piece to go into your eyeball. So this is not to be graded because I do not do loops very well. I'm a really great weaver. Not so much a loop maker. Katie Hacker, she's got all that down, man. She can like string stuff up and do loop-de-loops and yada yadas, and but it's not my, so we'll just pretend. You'll get the idea. You'll do this much better than me. Look at it. Oh my heck. Is that so cute? Look. What a difference that makes. Just that's 3 5mm fire polish. Super sweet. Do you like it, Joan? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So get that fire polish assortment, and don't forget the 2 holes are, well, I think all the check beads have a 20% off discount on them. So that's great. So I got to remember to do this earring. But you want to come on and say goodbye, Joan? What do you think? You could get rid of my overhead. There you go.
Well, it automatically came on when I put myself on.
Yeah. Hey, do you have a secret for making loops? I just can't. I'm just not proficient at them. Do you use the tool?
I use the 6-step looper.
Ah.
I think I put it away earlier.
I wonder if that's something I need in my life.
Well, that, or before I got that, I was using the bail making pliers.
Oh, okay.
You know, because I had both sets.
Yeah. See,
well, I still have both sets.
I just don't. And you know, when Katie does this, she just makes it look so stinking simple.
Neely does too, but he probably quit using it, but he talks about breaking the neck, which sounds so vicious.
Oh my God.
And then he's got Meredith calling it breaking the neck now.
Well, now I'm not going to be able to unthink that. Oh my gosh, that is so funny, breaking the neck. Oh, Neely, baby daddy. Baby daddy, what are you thinking? These are just too stinking cute, though.
They are. I love that shade of blue. And
Yeah, they're really.
and I have that 5
Oops.
millimeter fire polish set sitting out
Yeah.
in front of me because I was playing with them for design, and I am love. I don't know if you can see it. This looks like aquamarine.
Yes. I think is that this one? Oh no, what is
No,
this one?
this
Is
is
this
a
one?
blue. This a blue. It's not the lightest blue. I'd say the next lightest blue.
This one? No.
No,
This one?
let's see. I guess the lighting kind of sucks. So
Yeah.
it's a clearer one than this one. A little bit clearer.
Okay. Yeah, there are some
Not
really
real
great.
clear.
There's some great colors in there. Okay, we got time, so I want to finish this really quick so we can have a finished pair of earrings. At least I have the tools. At least I have the tools.
That's what I got told next to me too. And you wouldn't believe all the pliers I have.
Well, yeah, and over the years I've acquired. Oh my God, so bad.
In fact, I just got one in the mail yesterday, and I ordered another one today.
Oh God. Well,
They're all different types of pliers.
Okay, that's just gonna have to work. Oh, I lost my head on this one. Ah, what happened? See, look it, I'm already falling apart.
So, Deborah wants to know, those earrings are my favorite colors. What are the colors called? Were they both from the box?
No, the aqua transparent is in the shop, but the other color was a special strand for the Jewel Loom Creative Soul members only. That came in the checkbox.
I'm just going to look real quick to see if there's a comparable color in the shop.
Yeah, that's a good question because it's like a navy blue, but it's been stamped on. So,
oh, it's a navy blue. I thought it was like a bronzy color. No, on my computer.
Okay.
Oh, that looks like navy blue. No, that's black. See, I'm looking in the shop.
Oh my God. Oh, those are hot.
Oh, those are gorgeous.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Yes.
See, because I got all the hair.
Yeah. If somebody likes doing what they call the cha-cha stuff, they could hang a little chain from there and hang a bunch of beads hanging down, off the chain.
Wow.
So it's wrapped around the chain so you hardly see the chain.
Where you been hanging out, knowing all the machachas and the lalas?
Oh, cha-chas is a JTV thing.
That? I'm in.
Zach will back me up on that since she was calling the cutters you're using pliers 61. So I know she watches JTV a lot.
They were called pliers.
Item number.
Well, and that's a great place because I know JTV has all of the Beadle on yummies. Look at. See, I got the tools. I'm in. I'm cool. I got the right stuff. I just don't know.
Those are cool pliers.
Yeah, I got all the things. I got all the right Beadle on tools.
Do you have the bent nose pliers and the chain nose pliers? I mean, is that what you're holding?
That's these guys.
Because those handles look a lot better because that's what I need for chain mail. I've been doing Neely's chain mail kits and my hand hair is hurting.
Chain, bent, or no, bent, chain.
Yeah.
Round, flat.
Oh, and Robin has her cousin on. First time she's ever watched a Jewel. And Robin's going to give her one of her Jewel Loom.
No, that's so cool.
She's interested in learning.
Robin, you're a sweetheart. What a good cuz. I love that. Yay. Well, I just feel so accomplished. I mean, a finished.
Yeah, and it's less than an hour. Now
it's an hour. And again, if you put them on if you do some production work on the large wisdom warrior, you can literally make, I mean, you could, we've worked this bad boy up, bad girl up, um, once, twice, and then you could get many of them on here. I know Amber and Kelly, they've done the earring large wisdom warrior
And
challenge.
not only can you do the front, you can do the back that way and really go at it.
Seriously, you can. Yeah, you can. She's a production loom, that
You can
wisdom
sit at a
warrior.
craft show and really impress people.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love that. I
They
totally
see
love
that big loom and what are you doing? Oh, I'm making about 40 earrings.
it's true. You'd have to space them out quite a bit, but I bet you could make a lot because you saw the distance in what I did on the original jewel loom. So I bet
Yeah,
you
I'm
could
thinking
get,
you can at least do 3 or 4 rows across, and then
yeah,
however many
especially
you
if
can
you
do
only do,
down.
especially if you only do 2 tiles across. So
Yeah, but even 3 tiles across, I bet you
yeah,
could still do.
yeah,
Because all
these
you'd
are,
have to do is leave a little gap between them if you're that,
yeah,
if it doesn't bother you.
yeah. I really love how these look so thin and like
I do
weight, like,
too.
yeah, it's such a, and so this is using the ribbon crimp. So instead of the
Yes.
slide, yeah, yeah. I'm almost feeling these days that I want to do the selvage with a 0.5 hemp.
I was surprised you didn't use the hemp. Oh, you mean so you can use the ribbon crimps?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna,
That
I'm gonna,
that would, I think that would work because it'd give it some bulk.
yeah, yeah. I'd like to, yeah. I think that's going to be my go-to. I'm gonna have to play with that. So. But anyway, okay, so I'm super happy and this went really well. Thank you, Internet, for staying on. I've got to figure out why the iPhone keeps there's something that comes up and it must have connected itself to something that I don't know.
And you know
So
what kicked me off? Somehow my laptop, I ended up in airplane mode. That's what kicked me off. I wasn't even touching anything. I was just reading chat and
oh,
typing away.
oh my God, that is so funny. Oh my God. So stinking funny.
That's why
Oh
I think somebody, I thought, oh, does somebody hack in and put me in
yeah.
airplane mode?
Yeah, that is really bizarre, really bizarre. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Maria and Donna. Is the wisdom what you can do hat bands on? Yes, Donna. Hi, Donna Hunt. I love you. Um, yes, the hat
The
bands,
large
the
wisdom.
chokers, the large wisdom warrior, hat bands, chokers, belts. I really want to, Amber had mentioned a long time ago when she first came out, Amber wanted to do like some curtains. Like
That's
she was,
right.
yeah, she was trying to figure out like, and so between the large wisdom warrior and the large goddess sunweaver loom, I think curtains are in somebody's future.
I do have a question. You said last week that, or maybe it's Tuesday night, that somebody knows how to weave all the way around. Are you going to be able to get them to do a show,
Yeah,
without skipping a beat?
I think I think it was Paula. So I think we need to find that post in the Facebook group and get
Okay.
that coordinated with my schedule right now. I'm thinking it's not going to happen till September, but if we get it on the books, then I would love for her to come on.
Because even if she could just show us the end, how she,
Yeah.
just wraps around the ends, that would be, because
Yeah.
that's the part I keep thinking. I don't want to put something else. I want to keep going smoothly.
Right. Deborah, the large wisdom warrior, she is from top to right here about 24 and a half inches.
No,
But
it makes 25
is it 25
weaving
altogether?
area, 25. So I'm guessing almost 27.
Okay, so then if you go all the way around,
It's
then
54.
up to, yeah. So typically people are using the front of the large wisdom warrior for like hat bands, chokers, etc. So yeah, she's a big girl. That's a large wisdom warrior. Which, by the way, I mentioned it Tuesday night. I'll mention it again. There is a code out there. So it's KD20 off, and you can get 20% off of the large Wisdom Warrior. And that's a nice savings. And it does come with the Wildfire Jewel Loom needles, the crown bead board, and it comes with is it 5 tubes? I think 5 tubes of 5 tubes
I thought
of
it was strands,
yeah, 5 tubes of what you call these.
seed beads.
Yeah, those guys. And a pattern to make a hat band.
Oh, I'm thinking, never mind. Strands was the
Strands are this, yeah,
Jewel Loom beginner kit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, ladies, delicious people, all yummy humans.
Bye.
All right, we'll see you next week.